This is for all those people who travelled on my bus the last 30 years. I've taken them to school, taken them to work, I've taken them to town. I need help to build my hospital. So I wrote a poem for all those people. A driver who sat on the seat and drove you to school and town had a knowledge and a skill to write about your lives. He was the poet of town. To him, you weren't just a number. He observed, looked, and learned. To write your stories, he thought about you, listened, and cared. He believed in everyone, and everyone was a character in his poems. They called him Smiler, as he had always had a smile and was happy. You would feel that in his poems. As he got a little bit older and lost his dad to cancer, he said to himself, I can do more. I can do more with my poetry. So he thought about building a hospital, not just for one, but for everyone who had cancer. For the memory of his dad, a man who he was proud to call father, and for fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters, little children who lost their lives to the disease. One thing I can say, we all understand the pain. We all know in our heart we have each other. So help me to build my hospital. All you have to do is subscribe. Then I will fight this disease so there is less pain for another. I was called to become a poet of town, but this is what I've written. It's called not the poet of town, but the people's poet. I don't want to be a statue that the birds can shit on me. I want to be the words of your imagination, the emotions of your love, the keeper of your secret, the blue flame of your fire. I want to live in a little room in your hearts. You see, in my everyday program, I write about the emotions that touch your loved ones. But there is one thing I cannot do. I cannot touch the heart of a stone, simply because I cannot talk to one. Even though my dream is to become the people's poet, and one day, with the help of God, I may get there, I cannot promise to be alive, but with my books will tell you that my first priority in life was to make people happy. At my work, they call me the handsome one. To prove that I am the real thing, a poet got a write for you. And I didn't have to go very far. So I've written 2 poems for the handsome one. This is the first one. I am the champion of the fallen heroes, the champion of real McCoy, the ones who never made it to glory, the champion of champions. I am the living soul of the forgotten heroes, the ones who died so you could be free. I am the fountain that freed the river, feed the rivers to the ocean deep. I am the wind behind the wings of birds in flight, and the motion behind the waves in the open sea. I am the light that conquers the ferocious darkness. I am the love and tranquility that the angels bring. I am called the handsome one. And the second one, to see or not to see, to be or not to be. What is the answer if I am the question, the handsome one? Love is all around me, so gentle and kind, courageous and brave as you see me in flesh. You are honored to be in the presence of the handsome one. Teacher, I am the knowledge, king of the love land. The happiness that you feel being around me gives you the freedom to speak about the angel you see. Nickname, the handsome one. Thank you for listening.